Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with my beautiful wife Karina from beautiful Venezuela, and mi amor, tu sombrero is reverse. Look, Karina is waiting for a green card, okay, and she still has to learn how to put on an American hat. What's up with that? Welcome to your YouTube channel. This is the place to be for you to learn how to get your K1 visa, how to get your green card, how to get your spousal visa, how to get your tourist visa without having to pay an immigration attorney thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not an immigration attorney myself, but I've got 9 years of experience in processing successfully K1 visas, green cards, etc. So if you are about to file your K1 visa and you have questions, ask me questions and I'll answer them for you. If you are about to file for your green card, don't file it yet. Let's make sure you did the paperwork correctly. Renes, hi Diego, my fiance arrived safely last week from Ghana on his K1. Mountain Dew salute to Ren S after 1 year plus of stress. All this stress. Congratulations. Mountain Dew salute. Easy, good afternoon, Diego and Karina. Good to see you guys. Easy, what's going on? I can't put the lid on this bottle here. Hope Easy. We hope you and your family are doing well. And Renes, my question is, we can't afford to do his change of status. It's $1,440. That's for the green card. That's for the biometrics. And you write a check out to U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And you put together a fantastic green card application. Don't put together, what's that, my hair messing up right there? Look at it. Don't put together a messed up green card application. So I wanted to know if after we marry next week, can we just do the work permit? No, you have to file the work permit with the green card. No, you can't do that. If you file for the work permit without the green card, immigration's going to take your money and they're going to deny you the work permit. You're going to come here on a green card, not on a work permit. You have to include both together with the green card application. You cannot just spend, and if you file for the work permit separately before you file for the green card, you're going to have all kinds of immigration problems. Questions, they're going to hit you with questions, okay? You file for the green card, and if you want a work permit too, you include it with the green card application. If you want an advance parole document, you include it with the green card application. So what I would do, Renes, is ask all your friends or go to the bank and take out a signature loan for the price of the green card, the biometrics, and the work permit. It's $1,700 for the green card, the biometrics, and the work permit. So why you want to waste your money on the work permit, I don't know. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. Just apply for the green card and apply for the biometrics. It's $1,440. Go to your bank and say, I need to take out a signature loan to pay for this green card. You got to get it done within, you don't have to apply for the green card within 90 days. You have to get married within 90 days. But you got to apply for the green card at least within 4 or 5 months. So you got 4 or 5 months to save up, or just take out a signature loan for the money to get it covered and pay for it. Anike Solomon, greetings Diego and Karina. What's going on, Anike? Renes, so I wanted to know if after we get married next week, can we just do the work permit? No, you can't. First, no, can't do that. Then do the adjustment of status once he works. We have money. Can't do that. Anike Solomon, my friend who introduced me to your channel, just arrived in the United States through your help and your videos. Well, guess what, Anike? That's a Mountain Dew salute to your friend, because we saved your friend what? $4,000, $5,000 in immigration attorney fees. Congratulations to your friend. And now we're waiting for you. Samantha, greetings to you and Diego and Karina. Thank you so much for your insight and such valuable information that you share in this channel. No problem, Samantha. I got 9 years experience processing K1 visas and green cards. I know how to do this in my sleep. I can do it in an armchair taking a nap. Okay, I got all this experience, so I share it with you for free. We understand, Karina and I, we understand how difficult it is to be separated from your loved ones. We understand that it's a stressful process. We understand the paperwork can be a little tricky. But if you hang out with us, we will guide you very, very slowly and very carefully and very calmly through the process. So you don't have to pay an immigration attorney. You don't have to pay a company to process your K-1 visa. We do it for you for free. That's why we're here. And we're glad that Samantha, that the information is helpful to you. We're very happy to hear that. Ren S, how long do you think it will take for the green card? 4 to 5 months. If we apply in July, let's suppose you apply in the middle of July, August, September, October, November, you should get it by Christmas. Due to my fiance issues, that's why I needed my fiance to work. But since you said I can't do the work permit first, you can't. Ren S, you cannot apply. If you apply just for a work permit, they're going to think your husband is here as an asylum seeker or working for some company. Okay, then they're going to figure out he was on a K-1, then they're going to deny your work permit and you lost your $200. It's going to be $400+ if you apply separately. You apply for your green card and your biometrics. It's $1,440. You don't need a work permit. Wait for the green card. Ayandra Viano, hi Diego and Karina. After doing my biometrics, what's the next step? After you've done your biometrics, what's the next step? I have a lawyer, but she don't really help with anything, with nada. So Ayandra, you need to get rid of your attorney and quit spending that money on that immigration attorney. It's a total waste of money. They take your money, then they just vanish and they disappear and they don't answer your questions. Only if you're paying $400 for a 5-minute chat. Write a letter to immigration and say you are no longer, this person is no longer your representative. And let us help you do it for free. So the question is, what happens after the biometrics? Are you talking about biometrics in the country waiting for the visa interview? Or are you talking about biometrics in the United States waiting for your green card? Ayandra, what biometrics are you talking about? The one at the embassy, the one in like Karina had her biometrics done in Colombia, or the biometrics in the United States waiting for the green card? Which one? You're waiting for the green card. Okay. So your question is what? After doing the biometrics, what's the next step? Now you wait for your green card. You're either going to go into an interview face-to-face with an immigration officer, or they're going to mail it to your house. It all depends on how strongly your green card application was. If you put together a fantastic green card application with so much evidence in there, you got books and books of evidence and pictures and your wedding photos, and you're on the electric bill, the water bill, the gas bill, you're on the title to the car, you're on the deed to the house, you're on the apartment lease, whatever. If you put together a fantastic green card application, the chances are the immigration is not going to waste their time with another interview. They'll just mail you the green card to your house. So that's where you're at. Ayandra, Viana, right now, you're in the same boat as Karina. Karina's waiting for her green card. She had her biometrics in New Orleans. Now she's waiting for her green card. All right. So all you're going to do now is wait for immigration to either assign you a visa interview, a green card interview, for a green card interview, or they'll just mail the green card to your house. That's where you're at. You got it. And by the way, get rid of your attorney, by the way. That's a total waste of money. Write a letter to your attorney and say, you are no longer my representative, your immigration attorney, and write it, and you get rid of her. Or him. Quit wasting your money with that person. Let me see. So your immigration attorney doesn't really help with nada. Well, surprise, surprise, right? Yasser Yousfi. Hello, Diego. Got approved for MVC March 22nd. Mountain Dew salute to Yasser Yousfi. I am in Morocco. The last thing I heard is they called people of March 5th. When are they going to send my interview letter? They'll send it when they send it. I'm not Nostradamus, okay? I don't do mind reading. But you made it this far. Yes, yeah, congratulations. So MVC approved March 22nd. So probably the next month or so, you should be hearing from the embassy. But what you need to do is send an email to the NVC inquiry and check in with them to keep your NOA2 letter alive. And what you need to also do is send an email to the embassy in Casablanca, Morocco, the U.S. Embassy, and check in with them. Bud Garcia, hello, Diego and Karina from Washington State. I just got back from Thailand. Well, I bet your butt sore, Bud Garcia. That's a long flight from Thailand, right? That's a long way. It's a long way. What is it, 24 hours on 2 airplanes or 3 airplanes? Larry, Ayandra's waiting for the green card. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You're just going to wait for the green card. You're done with everything. Larry Piercy on station. Jay Baxter, good evening, Diego and Karina. Jay Baxter, what's going on? How's your family? Larry, how's your dog? How's your dog doing? Easy E. Diego, can you talk about how you managed your time and how did you keep yourself busy with Karina while in Colombia? We put this YouTube channel together. I was in Colombia. We were in Villa de Leyva in central Colombia, a historic town, very historical in the history of Colombia, gaining independence from Spain. And Karina said, you're in Colombia. Why don't you do something? Instead of, so I said, okay. So we put this YouTube channel together for you guys. So you guys can get your green cards and K1 visas for free. What else did I do? We traveled all around Colombia. We went to Cartagena. We went to Playa Blanca. We went to Bendita Beach. We went to Cucuta. We went to Bucaramanga. We went to Chahuachi. We went all over Colombia. The only place we didn't go was where there were these historical, ancient stuff that I wanted to see, but we never got to go. So what we did was stay busy, just hanging out in Colombia. I was in Colombia. I would check in with my friend who was taking care of the house. We'd go on trips together. We'd go to the store together. I learned Spanish. Ayandra Vienna. Yes, same boat. Thank you so much for helping us. Ayandra, you're in the same boat as Karina. Okay? Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But you got to get rid of that immigration attorney. That's a total waste of money. Samantha, we got approved. Samantha, Mountain Dew salute. We got approved. NOA 1, the 28th of March, 2024. NOA 2, 28th of May, 2024. On the 31st of May, the case was sent to the NVC. That's another Mountain Dew salute. In 2 months, that's about average. My fiance and I were pleasantly surprised that this process is going faster. Mountain Dew salute. This is good Mountain Dew right here. I drank like 2 of these already. I'm putting the fence up in the back garden. The guy wanted $6,000 to install a fence. And I said, okay, have a nice day. I went to Home Depot and bought $300 worth of wood, and I'm putting it up myself for free. That's what I like. Hard work and sweat pays off, right? Congratulations, Samantha. Jay Baxter, I received my KP. Your KP, from the NVC. It's been mailed to Bangkok. I'm very excited. Jay Baxter, you're in there, man. You're coming down to the end zone. You're going to be touchdown very soon. Larry Piercy, it's not Bud's butt. That's bad. Jay Baxter, welcome back, Bud. Bud Garcia, it was worth it to see my fiance. Oh, absolutely. I made 5 trips to see Karina in Colombia. And every time I went through immigration in Colombia, there's this one lady that didn't like me, I guess, and she always gave me a freaking hard time. I mean, I went to Colombia 5 times, and twice I got this same horrible person, and she'd take my passport, and she said, oh, we're going to have to check this passport. It doesn't look good. I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh, by the way, here's my cedula to live and legally in Colombia, young lady who doesn't like Americans. Immigration sucks, guys. I'm telling you, but you got to smile and keep going, right? Keep pressing on. Let me see. Francois Livingston, good evening, Diego and Karina. I see Larry is in the house tonight. Yeah, Larry is here. He's here. You know why Larry's in the house? Because Bud is back from Thailand. Bud Garcia gets back from Thailand, and Larry jumps back on the channel because he's bored. So he likes to chat with Bud. Jay Baxter, welcome back. Francois. Jay Baxter, my family and I are doing good, excited, and waiting. And Jay Baxter, thank you from Bud Garcia. Larry Piercy, perfect. You want to babysit Otis? No, we're not. We got a cat. I can't babysit your dog. I'm leaving June 9th for Bangkok. Be back on July 24th. You're going to have a great time in Thailand, Larry. The weather is probably just as hot in Thailand as it is here in Florida. Okay? But we can't babysit your dog. I'm sorry. We can't do that. Tokyo, our cat, would be climbing the tallest tree in the neighborhood and won't come down if there's a dog in the house. Claire and Madsen Vlogs, thank you for all of your help. I'm bringing Madsen to California from Brazil tomorrow morning. Mañana. No mas in Brasilia. Congratulations. It's bittersweet, but very excited and happy. Mountain Dew salute for you, Claire and Madsen Vlogs. Our friends in Brazil. Larry Piercy, hi Francois. Sis. What? Larry? Easy, Francois, how are you good? How are you? Good to see you. And Samantha, thank you for the salute. Samantha, you got it. Bud Garcia, Jay Baxter, are you talking about your K1 FTP? That's what he's talking about. Larry Piercy, is the fence for the kitty? No, it's to keep all the illegal immigrants out of my backyard. I'm putting a big fence up. I don't want illegals sneaking into my house. I'm kidding, okay? No, the fence was old. It's like the fence was right. Remember in Florida, we got high humidity. The humidity is really high. Okay, so the wood doesn't last maybe, 8, 9 years. So it was. So I got like this. Look at that. Check out that blister. Look at that. I was putting up. I'll probably get it done by the next 2 days. The guy wanted $6,000 to install a fence. I said, what am I doing? Putting a swimming pool in your backyard? I'm like, seriously, for $6,000, I can take Karina on a world cruise, right? When you get your green card, when you get your passport, when you're an American citizen. I said, no, thanks. So I went to Home Depot, got my military discount, and I bought all the wood, but I had to do it in stages because I don't have a truck. And I'm about halfway done. It's about $288 total. So I kept the $6,000. Let's see here. Larry Piercy, I don't like Bud. It's okay. I'm kidding. Otis is covered. He is moving with a poodle. You're going to put your dog in with a poodle. Larry, your dog's going to eat the poodle. Are you sure you want to do that? Looks like a new home. Yeah, when you put up a new fence, it's like if a guy shaves his beard off his face, he looks like 10 years younger. I put the fence in, and it makes the house look newer. Easy E, Diego, you are a daytime comedian and a do-it-yourself guy. Salute. I'm the go-to place for K1 visas too, apparently. I've saved a lot of people a lot of money. I'm talking some serious bucks. Francois Livingston, my fiance went to the Moroccan embassy in Abu Dhabi. They're going to request the Moroccan police report on his behalf, but for the birth certificate, his family member will need to get that for him. So now a family member has to get the birth certificate. What do they think? They're afraid that your fiance is going to print his own birth certificate up in the back of his house in Abu Dhabi? I mean, seriously. But do what they tell you to do. Do what they tell you to do. You're good. Francois, you're doing this in advance, okay? So that's great. Albertine Umahosa Morasira. Hey, Diego, and your fiance. No, this is my wife. No mi prometida. This is my wife, Karina. I would like to ask you, how long is it going to take for us to get our case to the embassy? What embassy? What country? Where are you at? Because it has been almost 2 months ever since our case is at the NVC. What country? Albertine. You asked me a question. How long is it going to take for my case to get to the embassy? Where? What country? Every embassy has got a different time zone. Every embassy's got a different workload. You know, the embassy in Colombia is as busy as a bee right now. It could take longer to get to Colombia than it takes, say, to get to the Philippines. in Rwanda. So the U.S. Embassy in Rwanda, I don't know. I've never had to deal with Rwanda, but I'll find out. I will find out for you. You're in Rwanda. That's in Africa, right? I'll find out for you. Right now, I don't know. But I don't think there's too many K1 visas coming out of Rwanda. So I don't think it's going to take that long. I don't think it's going to take that long, okay? My best guess would be 4 to 5 months. But I want to find out. Let me see. Rosenworth Morningstar, how is your process going? We're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But Karina got her work permit. And Wednesday, permiso or no? Wednesday, no, okay. No, see? Karina's got a job interview on Wednesday. How about that? She's bored. She's not going to be sitting around the house bored out of her mind. She's going to go do something that keeps her busy. So she's got her job interview Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I think she's going to do fine. She's going to get the job from what I can see. Let me see. Jay Baxter is excited and nervous. Relax. Bud Garcia, congratulations to Jay Baxter. And Larry Pierce, you want some help? I can come over tomorrow. I'm good, Larry. I can do this. It's not much work. I'm not spending $6,000 though to put in a freaking fence. You know, I'm not trying to buy a secondhand 747. I just want to put a fence up. So I'll do it myself, and I'm almost done. I'm just looking at it right now. But I appreciate the offer. Francois, I'm good, Larry Piercy, just waiting and waiting for the Visa Center. But Bud Garcia, are you trying to tell me something about shaving my beard off? No, Bud, if you got a beard, you're good. Not a problem. But when my dad grew a beard, I looked at him and I'm like, okay, Dad. And when he shaved it off, he took 10 years off of his face. Made him look younger. Just my opinion. Albertine, you're in Rwanda. I'll check it out for you. Jeff Mantok, look at that. Super sticker from Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. That's the Mountain Dew salute, by the way. This is good Mountain Dew. I'm going to probably run out before I get through this live stream. I'm going to have to go get some more from the fridge. Jay Baxter, I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, Jay Baxter. Jeff Mantok, Diego, how long is it going to take to get a green card? 4 to 5 months. Now, I checked Karina's status not very often, very rarely, because I know it's a long process to get the green card. But I checked it today, and it said we're still in process. Nothing's required. We're still waiting and waiting and waiting. I figure probably by the end of July, she'll have a green card at the latest. Let's see. Larry Piercy, pack up, Jay. Let's move out. What do you mean pack up? Let's move out where? Francois Livingston, Diego, does USCIS send all these cases on a turtle's back? Is that why you take so long? No, they don't go on a turtle's back. USCIS ships out K1 visas that have been approved every 2 weeks. They wait, they get a collection and they ship them in a big crate and they send them to the National Visa Center. So as they stack up, that's why it takes so long. And then the National Visa Center, they're at the mercy of the embassies, okay? The U.S. embassies around the world, they've got their own workload. The U.S. Embassy in Colombia is probably one of the most busiest embassies in the world right now. So it takes a bit longer to get a K1 visa shipped to them from the National Visa Center. Manila, Philippines is doing pretty good. They're pretty fast. Thailand's doing pretty good. They're not slow. So there's a lot of countries in Africa that are going pretty good. England, I don't know. England keeps changing from month to month. I don't know. Maybe the British, they get more vacations than the Colombians do. I know Colombia's got more vacation days than probably any country in the world. So when the Colombia has a vacation day, the embassy closes. Plus, they get American holidays. So if you work at the U.S. Embassy in Colombia, you're going to get all the vacation time off from the Colombian holidays, and you're going to get all the time off from the American holidays. So they get a lot of time off, which affects green K1 visas. Let's see here. So how long does it take at the NVC? It could take 3 months or 4 months. It depends on how busy the embassy is in Rwanda. But I'm going to check it out for you. How long is it taking to get a green card? Jeff Mantop, 4 to 5 months. Francois Livingston, how about Abu Dhabi, Diego? Are a lot of K1 visas coming out of there? Yeah, Abu Dhabi's processing quite a few, and they're also processing quite a few out of from people who live in Abu Dhabi from other countries. So they're moving pretty quick. Abu Dhabi is not slow. They're not holding up anything. Okay, but the only what I see, what you're telling me is that the embassy's going to apply for the birth certificate. Oh no, for the police certificate. Something you said, right? Jay Baxter, if I had the money and time off, I would come out now with you. Okay. Larry Piercy, what's Karina going to do? She's going to work in merchandising. She's going to go to merchandising. She's going to go merchandising. She's got a degree in tax accounting, but remember, she's new in the country. She can't speak English yet. She's getting there. So she had to get a job, which is kind of behind the scenes where you're not interacting with the public so much. So that's what she did. She got a job in merchandising behind the scenes. So she's going to get a good job, but she doesn't have to interact so much with customers. But she's learning English. She's going to learn quickly. Because once she starts work and she starts getting all that efectivo in her cartera, she's going to be wanting to learn English a lot quicker. Let me see here. Tina deleted the message. Lee Kirkula, waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, man. Lee, I'm going to give you a Mountain Dew salute for that. Waiting and waiting and waiting. I should get t-shirts printed up which says waiting and waiting and waiting. Or get some bull caps made up. I survived USCIS. How about that? Johnny, my fiance, got a call from the embassy in Beirut to send her passport to the embassy for approval. She was in administrative processing. How long does it take to get the visa in her hands? So the embassy, the U.S. embassy in Beirut, Lebanon, called for her to send the passport to the embassy. The question is, how are you going to get the passport to the embassy? Is she going to hand deliver it or is she going to mail it? That's the first question. And she was in administrative processing. Well, Beirut, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, those countries, there's always going to be some kind of administrative processing because the countries are not politically stable. But doesn't mean you're going to get denied on your K1 visa. It just goes into more paperwork. And she got it. Congratulations. How long is it going to take? It depends on how fast she gets her passport to the embassy in Beirut. As soon as she gets her passport into the embassy in Beirut, they'll probably take them a week. And Jeff Mantalk, thank you again, Jeff, for that super sticker. Hedrax, Soldiero of Christ Fire. Hey, guys, God bless you guys. Same to you. I received the text from USCIS. Received. Thanks for your guidance. You're lit. So Hedrax, a Mountain Dew salute to you. You listened to me, right? You paid attention to the channel. You learned from the channel. And now you're getting things done. What's the next step? Now you're going to wait for the biometrics letter. You're in the green card process, right? Or is that what you're in, the green card? Larry Piercy, go to Thailand. No, I'm not going to Thailand. It's 24 hours on a freaking airplane. My dad lives in Thailand. My dad lives in Chiang Mai. He wants me to go visit with him. I said, I'm not flying to Thailand. You come here. I'm not flying all that way. Bud Garcia, my fiance, has her interview in 22 days. Bud Garcia, good job. Congratulations, Jay Baxter, to Bud Garcia. JS, did she get her green card yet? No, Karina is not yet. Karina is waiting for her green card. All right, probably the end of July, somewhere in there. But she has a job interview Wednesday with her work permit. I went face to face with Karina so I can translate for Karina, and looks like she's going to get a job here. Jay Baxter, Diego, what's the next step after receiving the K1 FTP letter? You send an email, okay, to the embassy and check in with them, even though they don't have your packet yet. All right, check in with the embassy. That will extend your NOA2 letter. So basically what you're doing now is you're just waiting for the in transit and the ready status from the embassy. Print that K1 FTP letter. Print 2 or 3 copies of it. Your beneficiary is going to need it. A copy of that to set up the medical exam. Larry Piercy, I got money. Jay Bud gave me a lot to teach him some game. Tina Phoebe Umokoro. Hello, Diego. We filed the I-129F and got the NOA1 letter, but it looks like my petition will have to move before getting NOA2. Will this be a problem? It will be a problem if you don't tell immigration where you're at. Okay? If you move right in the middle of a K1 visa process, you got to tell immigration your new address. You can go online and do that. If immigration don't know where you're at, they don't know where to send you an NOA2 letter. So it's not a problem. I don't recommend you move until you get the green card in your hand. There was a family in California. They were waiting for their green card, and they said, "Are we going to move?" I said, "Well, if you can get out of California, that's great. Go live in Nevada where you get a better tax break, but wait till you get the green card." My recommendation is wait till you get the NOA2 letter. But if you can't do that, you got to notify immigration of the new address so immigration knows where to send the NOA2 letter. It's not a problem, Tina. It's only a problem if you don't notify immigration where you live, where he lives. But congratulations on your NOA1 letter. Francois Livingston, that's right. The Moroccan embassy in Abu Dhabi is requesting the police report on behalf of my fiance, and it's going to take 2 weeks to get it. Good job, Francois. You're getting on top of this now. Larry's talking to Jay Baxter. Jay Baxter's talking to Larry. Larry Piercy, can't Karina do the books at Texas Roadhouse so we can get a discount? Yeah. Tu es proceso impuesto para restaurant. Karina understands what you said, Larry. That's a good idea. But it's yeah. Francois, good luck, Karina. You got this. There you go, Francois. Bud Garcia, yes, it is the 25th. Easy E to Albertine. Hang in there. The reason why you are still in the MVC stage is because your Rwanda embassy is super busy. God, you guys learn a lot from this channel, right? But you receive a welcome letter as soon as the slot opens up. That's it, correct. Easy E, got right on it. Lee Kerkula, hey Diego, been waiting on the MVC welcome letter for like 9 months. My fiance is in Monrovia, Liberia. Lee Kerkula, I hope you are maintaining contact with the embassy in Monrovia. You keep sending inquiries, keep printing. Every time you send an inquiry, print those emails. You got to prove contact with immigration. You got to prove communication. You got to prove constant contact with immigration so they don't time out your NOA2 letter. Okay? But what you need to do, Lee Kokula, is you got to get in touch with your senator, your U.S. senator, or whatever state, I don't know what state you live in, but you need to have your senator intervene. You've been waiting way too long. Way too long. You can either have your senator intervene. That's what I would do. Contact your senator. You got 2. Every state in America has got 2 senators. Florida's got 2 senators. Alabama's got 2 senators, etc. Call your senator, either one of them, and say, "Hey, I need help." They will they'll have you sign a form, which gives your senator permission to contact immigration. And then you can let your senator take over the case. And they can ask questions. Bud Garcia, it is only 19.5 hours. Okay, I will fly 8 hours max on an airplane. Flying for me sucks. Connecting flights suck. Every time I fly, I mean, American Airlines have been pretty good, but it seems to me that the connecting flight is always the problem. Like I landed in Miami. I was flying to Colombia on American Airlines. I landed in Miami, and I was only given like 10 freaking minutes to get from the domestic terminal to the international flights. I almost missed my flight because I didn't have enough time to go 10 miles across Miami International Airport. And the train was broken. You know those trains? The train was broken. I had to run. Okay, I'm not a spring chicken. Yo no oven pollo. Primavera pollo. I'm not a spring chicken. Oh, she said I am. Okay. I almost missed my connecting flight. They held it for me. They held it for a couple of minutes. But I tell you what, when I sat down on that plane, I said, man, I'm so freaking glad this is my last flight to Colombia. Because connecting flights are a pain. I can't stand flying, guys. Let me see. So if I got to fly to Thailand, I would have to fly from Pensacola probably to Atlanta, to New York, to Singapore, to Bangkok. I probably got to make 3 connecting flights. I'm not doing that. And Hedrex, you're okay. So you filed for your green card. Okay, so you're just waiting for the biometrics letter. Lee Kirkula, the MVC tell me is that they're holding my visa until the embassy in Liberia is free to receive new cases. They should be free by now, Lee Kirkula, to receive new cases. You need to have your U.S. senator call the National Visa Center, and I guarantee within a week you're going to get your case shipped to Liberia. Jay Baxter, to Bud, every time my flight's around 24 to 30 hours, depending on the layovers. I don't mind layovers as long as I got plenty of time between connecting flights. But I don't like connecting flights because they get canceled a lot. My friend flew from Orlando to North Carolina, and then he was going to fly from North Carolina to Maryland, and they canceled his connecting flight. He got off the plane. They said, oh, your flight's canceled. He's like, what the heck? It sucks. Flying is a pain. I can't stand it. Bruce Hatton, what are the fees for the I-131 and the I-765 with biometrics? So you want to know how much is it for the advanced parole and for the work permit? The work permit is $260 and the advanced parole is $630. Jay Baxter, Diego, would you happen to have the Bangkok embassy email? I could probably find it. I don't have it right on me right now, but I could probably find it. 211 Scooter, hello. Is the K3 visa worth a shot? No, don't waste your time. Is there, that K3 visa's gone away. I'm 6 months into an I-130 process. No, just stick it out with the I-130. You are in a spousal visa, right? You are on an IR1 visa. If you started an IR1 visa, you finish with an IR1 visa. K3s are like dinosaurs. Vimy Lola. Hello again. What's going on, Vimy? Rosenworth Morningstar. How long did you wait to get that mail that USAS got your green card? It took 5 days. Karina mailed her green card application on February 29th. Oh, no, excuse me, 8 days. And on March 8th, she got the text message saying that USCIS in Chicago received her green card application. And then we got a letter for the biometrics, and we went to New Orleans. We did the biometrics, and 86 days or 88 days later, we got her work permit, and now we're just waiting on the green card. Albertine, thank you so much. Easy E. René, so Diego, my only option to get my fiance working is to get married soon, yes, and do the adjustment of status, yes. And have him sit at home and wait 5 months till the green card comes. Yes. And don't apply for EAD. That's correct. The work permit is $260. You get the work permit. It takes 3 months to get the work permit. And then a month after that, or 2 months after that, you get the green card. So why do you want to spend $260 for a work permit that's only going to be, it's going to take 3 months to get? Just wait for the green card. Have him learn the U.S. Constitution. Have him learn about America. Have him walk around the barrio. Have him walk around the town. Learn the town. Teach him about America. Give him a 5-month crash course on the U.S. Constitution. Get him Americanized. Keep him busy. Okay, Renes, that's the only option you got, okay? Lee Kirkula. Okay, thank you, Diego. I'll call my senator first in the morning. Yeah, call your Senator Lee and say, look, dear Mr. Senator, you make $175,000 a year sitting on your backside, and you only work for 5 or 6 months out of the year. What do they do? What does a U.S. Senator do all day? Nothing, hardly nothing. They make all this money that we pay for, and they don't hardly do anything. Okay? Put them to work. They work for you. We are in a constitutional republic. The United States is a republic, and they work for us. Vimy, hi gang, DS160. When finding the travel companions, the question is, are the other person traveling with you? My unborn baby will travel with me, so I need to put his name on it. If your baby is in your tummy, okay, he's still your baby. He's still a human being, okay, but he's not. That's a very interesting question, okay? That's a very interesting question. I would put yes. Your baby who's in your tummy, your preborn child is going to be traveling with you. Yes. That's a good point. I would say yes. Larry Piercy, the flight hours is how I will do my next fiance. Okay. Larry Piercy, flying beats walking. Well, I couldn't walk. I wouldn't fly. If it takes 30 hours to get from Florida to Thailand or anywhere, if it takes me longer than 8 hours to get anywhere on an airplane, I'm not going to be on a plane. Okay? Other than England, because I promised Karina I'd take her to England when she becomes a citizen. And that's going to be about I don't know, about a 10-hour flight. Depends. 8 hours, 10 hours. Renes, the Customs and Border Patrol didn't hold my fiance long. He flew United. Oh, United's a good airline. Last week and was able to make his connection flight from Washington to Dallas-Fort Worth. The layover was 2 hours, 20 minutes. Well, good job, Renes. It's great. Jason Mabry got an email from USCIS saying give them 30 days to respond to my request to reopen my case. I'm thinking about filing a mandamus lawsuit against the embassy. First, wait 30 days. Jason, first give the embassy an opportunity to fix it before you sue them. I want to give you a Mountain Dew salute for encouragement, Jason. This is an encouragement Mountain Dew salute. But you got an email. They said give them 30 days to respond. Give them the 30 days. Give them the 30 days. If you don't hear from USCIS within 45 days, file a federal lawsuit against them. Easy E, Albertine, you're welcome. I'm married to an Ethiopian. I'm still in the USCIS stage, but Diego has helped me to stay patient during the process. You got to stay patient. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's correct. Guys, when you mail your K-1 visa package off to Louisville, Texas, you get your NOA-1 letter in about a week to 10 days, and you get all excited because it was quick getting the NOA-1 letter. The NOA-2 letters are getting here much quicker too. NOA-2 letters are getting done within 6 months. Then the next step is the MVC welcome letter, the K-1 FTP. That's taking between a month to 2 months, right? Once you get that, then you're waiting. Then you're at the mercy of the embassy. The thing is, the process is speeding up. Apparently not in Liberia. So if you're in Liberia, okay, and you've been waiting longer than 9 months for a response after the MVC welcome letter, you need to be getting in touch with your U.S. senator and getting on them. Like I did, I helped the folks in Ghana. The embassy in Ghana was laying. I guess they were working 2 days a freaking week. I don't know. But I got the embassy back to work processing K-1s. Because I know people in Washington, guys. So Jason, give them time, okay? You're good. We're going to get this case reopened for you, Jason. 211 Scooter, yes, IR1. So that's a spousal visa. Bud Garcia is talking to Jay Baxter. Albertine, it takes forever, but it keep hope. It takes a long time to get through this process, yes. But if you hang out with us, we went through it. It took us 22 months, guys. 22 months from NOA-1 to the visa interview to get to America. Okay, it's a long time, almost 2 years. So you got to be patient during this process. But it's getting faster and faster and faster. Now it's getting quicker. Okay, you got to trust me. I'm telling you, it's much quicker now. Jason, stuck between waiting for a case reevaluation versus doing the I-130. Don't be jumping into that marriage spousal visa. Hold on, Jason. Just hold them horses. Okay, relax. Don't be jumping into stuff that's going to put you at the back of the line for another 2 years or so, or a year and a half. Let immigration work through the reevaluation of your case. And if you sent everything that I told you to send, they're going to reopen your case and you're going to be back in line for the K1, for the embassy interview. Okay? Jason, listen to me. Sarah Tabassum. Hi, I've applied for K1 visa. I've completed the DS-160. I've paid for the interview appointment. Very good. Should I wait for packet 3, packet 4 before attending the interview? What embassy, Sarah? Where are you at? What country are you in? Jay Baxter, thank you, bud. You can send it online if you want. Thank you again. Estelle Lemagoum, our friend Estelle. Hi, Diego. I have the requested document for the notice of intent to deny letter they sent. Do I need a lawyer to resubmit? No. You don't need a freaking lawyer. Your lawyer got you in this freaking mess in the first place, right? Is it just a divorce? It's just a divorce from overseas for 2016. Get a certified copy of the divorce decree from overseas in 2016. You should have included it with your K1 visa application, and then you wouldn't have got this problem. What you're going to do, Estelle, is you're going to get that certified divorce decree, and you're going to send it to USCIS, and then the NOID letter is going to go away, and you're going to get an approval, and you're going to get an NOA2 letter. Listen to me, okay? Do not hire an attorney to do this. It's a waste of money. The attorney's going to take your money, and then the attorney's going to say, go ahead and mail your divorce decree to USCIS, and we're going to wait. Do you want to pay somebody to do that, or do you want to listen to me and I tell you how to do it for free? I'm not an immigration attorney. I'm not giving you any legal advice, but I'm telling you how to do this, okay? You get the divorce decree, certified copy. You send it to USCIS with the RFE paperwork, and then the NOID goes away. It evaporates. It gets abducted. Aliens come in, and it goes away. It goes to the Zeta Reticuli, and you get your NOA2 letter. Okay? Let me see. Should you wait for the packet 3, packet 4 email before attending the interview? For Sarah. If you have submitted the DS-160, if you paid for the interview appointment, when you paid for the interview appointment, were you able to schedule a visa interview? Did a calendar show up where you could schedule the visa interview? Estelle, send in the certified divorce decree to immigration from 2016, and the NOID goes away. And then you get an NOA2. And do not waste money on an immigration attorney. Let me see. Larry, I thought you said when you take Karina to England when you got a green card. No, when she's an American citizen. We're not traveling outside the United States of America until Karina is a U.S. citizen. That does two things. It protects Karina from a rogue Border Patrol officer who might try to prevent her from re-entering the country. And number two, it gives Karina encouragement to become a citizen, right? So she knows when she becomes American, we're going to England for vacation. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to Jay Baxter. We're going to Las Vegas. That's correct. We're going to Las Vegas, and we're probably going to drive there because I'm so sick of airplanes, guys. Let's see. Not so much the flight. If I have a direct flight, if I can get a direct flight from Florida to Nevada, I'm all in. But if we got to land somewhere and change planes, like in Houston, we're going to probably drive. Jay Baxter, yeah, we're going to Las Vegas. We're going to go to Nevada. We're going to look around Nevada. We're going to go to Ely, Nevada. There's a railway museum there. I'm going to take her and get a hamburger at the Little Alien in Rachel, Nevada. We're going to go to the back gate of Area 51. We're going to go check out and look for aliens. You know, see if Karina can take her binoculars and she can look for UFOs and wave at the camo dudes. And then we're going to go, and then we're going to come back to, then we go to Las Vegas. And you will check out the Nevada's a beautiful state. I'm interested in the petroglyphs. Let me see here. Estelle, you've got this, Estelle. Get that divorce decree, get it certified copy, get it back to immigration, and you get your approved NOA2 letter. Let me see here. GLK Dog 01. Hey, Diego, USCIS received my I-485 package on the 16th of May, but I still haven't heard from them. They haven't sent me anything. 16th of May. You should have got the biometrics letter by now. GLK Dog 01. You should have received the biometrics letter from immigration. Where did you send it? To Phoenix, Chicago, or Elgin, Illinois? There's only 3 places that green cards go to: Chicago, Phoenix, Arizona, or Elgin, Illinois. Where did it go? It went to Chicago. You should have got the biometrics letter. GLK Dog 01. Did you get a text message saying they received your package? Did FedEx or UPS or DHL, did they notify you that they delivered your green card application to Chicago? GLK Dog 01. GLK, did FedEx, did you send it by FedEx? How did you send it? Yeah, okay, so FedEx. So if FedEx delivered your green card application to Chicago, to the 3rd floor, right? So your green card application, okay, is sitting on a shelf in Chicago right now. They haven't opened the box yet. They're busy. They probably got inundated, okay? They're inundated with green card applications. So it's slowed up a little bit. So relax, GLK Dog. FedEx delivery notifies you they delivered it to Chicago, 3rd floor, right? They have it. They just haven't opened it yet. Relax, GLK Dog. You're good. Just relax. Ajali. Hey, Diego and Karina. Happy Monday. I like that. I'm just here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, we're waiting too, Ajali. How does this thing work? Karina's my administrator. She helps me with this. Just a quick question. My fiance's police certificate expires on July 27th, 2024. He tried to get an updated one. The police certificate, the State Department said police certificates are good for 2 years. But it's a good idea to get a new one if you can. Update it, okay? So get a new police certificate, okay? But the State Department said they're good for 2 years. But I mean, who knows? The State Department, the embassy, USCIS, they got the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing half the time. So I would go ahead and get a new police certificate. Bud Garcia, there you go. Jay Baxter, Ajali, he can't get another one until it expires. Is that okay? That's perfectly fine. But go ahead and get a new one. Mumbai, so India, the consulate in India. Now they're busy. They're busy. They're busy. They're a busy consulate. In India, you got the U.S. Embassy in New Delhi. That's the embassy is there to help Americans. In Mumbai, you got the consulate. The consulate processes the K1 visas, and they're in the K2 visas. But they're busy right now, like the embassy in Bogota, Colombia. Estelle, yeah, I got the certified divorce decree with a certified translation from French to English and notarized. Thanks a lot, Estelle. Get that in the mail with a cover letter. Apologize to USCIS. You got to write a letter. You got to write a sorry letter. Dear USCIS, I'm very sorry I did not include this divorce decree in my K1 visa application. My apologies. It was an oversight on my part. I am sincerely apologize for the oversight. Thank you for working so hard to process my K1 visa. Sign it and date it. Put that with the divorce decree. Send it back with the cover sheet from immigration, and you'll get your approval. Right? I'm here for you, man. I'm here, Estelle. I'm here to help you. Okay? Ayandra, Viana, Diego, I know that's not your content, but could you make a video about how to bring pets to America? I did already. I brought my dog. It was not hard. The process got long, and it was so lost that there's no information online. Ayandra, Viana, it's a great idea of yours, a good suggestion, but I've made a video on how to bring cats. I don't know about dogs, but I made a video on how to bring cats to the United States. You just got to look for it. I mean, I've made almost 1,000 videos. I'm busy. I'm helping you guys a lot, right? But it's a good idea, Ayandra. Ayandra, I like the idea. Maybe I'll do an updated video. Sarah Tabassum, yes, I have already chosen my dates for biometrics and the interview. However, when I called the clinic for medical appointment, they asked me for the packet 4, packet 3, which I do not have. You got it? Yeah. So what you need to do is email the embassy and ask them for the packet 3, packet 4 email. The doctor wants to see that you are a legitimate K1 visa applicant. And the way the doctor verifies that is with the packet 3, packet 4 email. Email the embassy and say, Dear U.S. Embassy Consular Officer, please email me my packet 3, packet 4 email because the medical exam doctor is requesting it. In the subject line of your email, put the receipt number from your NOA2 letter. Sarah, later they consulted embassy and told I can go ahead with the medical without packet 3, packet 4. However you want to do it, as long as you get the face-to-face. And JLK Dog, you got to relax, okay? You are going to get notified from USCIS in Chicago very soon. You got to understand that your green card application is sitting on a shelf collecting dust, waiting your turn for somebody to open it. And then they will send you a text message so long as you included the form in there for immigration to send you a text. Jason Mabry, my worry is that it took 6 months to get her last interview. Would hate to spend another 7 months just to get the same result at the embassy in Ghana. You're not going to get the same result. Spousal visa is 13, 18 months. Time is adding up. Yeah, but Jason, you can wait 30 days, let immigration reopen the case. The immigration will send it back to Ghana, okay, through the MVC, and then you can reschedule the interview in Ghana, and you're afraid that you're going to get the same result. But you can't be afraid because if USCIS has approved your K1 visa through a reopening of your case, okay, if Ghana tries any shenanigans, you can sue them. That's when you file the federal lawsuit against the consular officer. You go in front of the immigration officer in Ghana, and if let's suppose for the second time they deny it, right? You tell you get your beneficiary, what's your name, Mr. Consular Officer? Because your name is going to be included in my federal lawsuit against you for your salacious attitude towards my beneficiary. You got it? Let the process work its way through the system. If you go straight to lawsuits, if you go straight to spousal visas, they can deny a spousal visa at the embassy in Ghana just as easily as they can deny a K1. They can do that. If you listen to me, I'm going to help you through this, okay? How long is the medical exam valid for? 6 months. Going to have to repeat the medical exam, possibly. Let me see. Ayandra Viana. I went to Nevada 2 weeks ago. That was your second time. Wow. Karina will love it. I love Nevada. I don't like drinking or partying. We don't either. We don't drink. We don't party. But I had a lot of fun there, and I'm sure she will love it. Yeah, Ayandra, we're going to go to Nevada because we want to explore the state. We're going to ride a train in Ely, Nevada. They got a train museum. There's a lot of history there. Yeah, it's a lot of desert, and the federal government owns probably 85% of the whole state, which is insanity. Why the government of Nevada allows the federal government to own 85% of the state of Nevada is beyond me, but apparently they don't fight it. I would if I was in the state legislature. I'd be writing bills to get the federal government out of my backyard. But it's a beautiful place to visit. The scenery. And Las Vegas we're not going there to party. We want to go and explore, probably get our wedding vows renewed. Do something, something like that. Let me see here. Jason, I'm with you, my friend. But let the process work its way through the system. Hang out with me, hang out with Corinne and I. We'll get you through this, okay? Francois, so is it too early to get the police report, Diego? What is Ajali is going through? No, it's not. If it has an expiration date, it's not hard to get a police report. Okay, I would say wait 2 more months because you're at the beginning of the MVC process. Francois, wait another 2 months and then get the police report. Wait for the MVC part, okay? That's Francois. Do you hear what I'm saying? Big Mitch, I used copies for USCIS and originals for the embassy with no problem. Chris and Emil, it's down to 11 and a half months, speeding up the process. That's right. Easy Eater, Big Mitch, what was your timeline, start to finish? Ren S, where do I send my adjustment of status? I live in Texas. Okay, Ren S, you need the address on where to send your adjustment of status paperwork, and you live in Texas. Now, I remember you live in Texas. Okay? So what I'm going to do, Ren S, if you're still on the channel, is I'm going to write the address down right here in this live stream where to mail your green card application. And here you go, Ren S. This is for you. Now, I'm not ignoring you guys, okay? This is where Ren S is going to mail her green card application because she lives in Texas, and Texas is such a big place. It's the second largest state in the union. You're going to send your green card application here. Now, I'm not ignoring you, okay? I'm with you guys still. I'm just writing. And I can't see without my glasses, but that's okay because Karina's going to tell me if I mess up, okay? This is for Ren S. I'm typing the address for you, okay? And don't go away, guys. I'm right here. But I got to get this information to Ren S because apparently Texas has got its own little place to go for green card applications. Imagine that. I learned something today, too. It's the State Highway 121 business. This is interesting. So if you live in Texas, okay, you mail your green card application to Texas. So that's good. That means that the process should be a lot quicker, hopefully. I can't even spell. I'm almost there, guys. 75067 75067 8003. Okay, Ren S, that's where you mail your green card application. So if you live in Texas, you mail your green card application to USCIS, attention AOS box 650288, 2501 South State Highway 121, Business Suite 400, Louisville, Texas 75067 8003. This, Ren S, you must ship it to this address via FedEx, UPS, or DHL. Okay? FedEx, DHL, or UPS. That's where you mail your green card application if you live in Texas. Okay? You guys got that? If you live in Florida, it goes to Chicago. If you live in Alabama, it goes to Phoenix, Arizona. If you live in Texas, it goes to Texas. And the only other place left to go for green card applications is Elgin, Illinois. So I'm going to give you Mountain Dew salute, not because I'm just thirsty. And I finished up that Mountain Dew pretty quick. Sarah Tabassum, Mumbai for K1 visa. Okay. My DS-160 is complete. Check. My hospital agreed to do my medical. Check. I've scheduled my interview. Check. My question is, do I need to wait for? No, you don't. But what I would do is I would send an email to the consulate in Mumbai and ask for it. Print that email. So if you don't get a response from the Mumbai consulate, let's suppose you go to your visa interview and they ask you for the packet 3, packet 4 email. You can say, well, I asked for it, but you guys didn't send it to me. And you show them the email. Well, here's Sarah. You say, here's my email to you guys requesting the packet 3, packet 4 email. But you didn't send it. So how am I supposed to bring it if you don't send it to me? But how do you prove that you asked for it? You print the email. You send them an email and you print it and you bring it to the visa interview. Sarah, you're good. You got everything done. You got nothing to worry about. You've got the DS-160, but you got to make sure you print the DS-160 confirmation page. You need the DS-160 confirmation page for the biometrics. You got to bring the passport with your DS-160 confirmation page to the biometrics interview. Okay? Do you understand that? You got to have the DS-160 confirmation page with your passport for the biometrics interview. Then bring all that information to the visa interview and you're good to go. Make sure you got all the financial documents. The I-134 has to be signed and dated. The original I-134, the Declaration of Financial Support. You got to get the tax returns, the W-2s, the 1099s if you're self-employed. Bank statements, 12 months, 6 months worth of pay stubs, photos of your relationship over the last however much time you've been together, proof of ongoing relationship, chat logs, WhatsApp chat logs, Yahoo Messenger chat logs, although I don't use Yahoo Messenger. WhatsApp is encrypted. When you talk in WhatsApp, it's private. If you chit-chat back and forth in Yahoo Messenger, anybody can read it who works for Yahoo. So if you're a Yahoo employee and you get bored, you can go and start reading Yahoo messages if you want. There's no privacy with Yahoo. But congratulations, Sarah, you are at the finish line. Once you get your K1 visa and your passport, it will take about a week to get your passport back, and then you can jump on a plane and fly to the United States. So congratulations. And Ren S, did you get the address for your green card application? Did you write it down? Ren S. Chris and Emma, breaking news. Wheel of Fortune retirement of this week. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune, who's that? Pat Sajak, right? I remember when Wheel of Fortune first started. I think Wheel of Fortune started in 1981, 1982. And Pat Sajak has been the host for over 40 years. So I think that Pat Sajak has earned his retirement, right? Francois Livingston. So wait 2 months for the birth certificate, but get the police report now. He already paid for the police report. Yeah, that's correct, Francois. Perfect. That's exactly right, Francois. Sarah, Mumbai for K1. So you're good. Jason Maybury. USCIS sent me an inquiry number, but couldn't find where to enter it on the website. Is that number just given by email response? In the inquiry number. So that's for the, but you couldn't find where to enter it on their website. Go into, it's probably irrelevant. They sent you a letter. They said it's in 30 days, the case reopens. So you just got to wait for that to happen. Sarah, do I need letter of intent to get married letter? Yes. You got to have a second letter of intent to get married. Immigration want it, and you got to get it sign it and date it about a week before the visa interview. So immigration can see you guys still want to marry each other. Paulino Gomez. Hello, Diego and Karina. I got my visa today in Sao Paulo. Me and my fiance are so happy. I'll be flying next week to Joplin, Missouri, right? That's in Missouri. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for your advice. I don't have any Mountain Dew for Mountain Dew Salute. It's in the trash. Mountain Dew Salute, though. Congratulations, Paulino. And you're from Brazil, relocating to Missouri. That's a good job. And Easy E, congratulations, Paulino. Let me see, Paulino, good job. Bud Garcia, well, where would I send my adjustment of status package to? Okay, Bud Garcia, do you have a pen? Do you have a pen? Bud Garcia, I'm going to tell you where to send your adjustment of status paperwork, but tell me you got a pen. Then you can write it down, right? Francois, Mountain Dew salute to Francois. I got no Mountain Dew. I'm out of Mountain Dew. But Francois, we can get more now. Thank you, Francois. Francois, Diego, my head is spinning. Why is it easy to handle life here in the United States, but this process has my head going like I'm on a roller coaster, but we are sticking it out? Francois, Karina and I were in the same boat, okay? I was in Colombia with Karina with a 3-month tourist visa. And I had like 30 days left on my tourist visa. So I planned it that we were going to leave Colombia in November. We couldn't leave in November because of the Interpol police certificate, and my visa's running out. My tourist visa's running out of time. We had to get an Interpol police certificate. We had to do this. We had to do that. I had to borrow money from my brother to pay the rent because I didn't bring enough cash for the rent on our apartment. It was a freaking nightmare. This process isn't easy, but we know, guys, what it's like. We know it's difficult. We know it's hard. That's why we're here for you. We're here to help you. Francois, again, thank you for that super chat, Francois. We appreciate you, Francois. We're going to get you through this. Jason Mabry, if we get another interview, should we write another letter of intent to marry? Yes, you must write another letter of intent to get married and repeat the medical exam and repeat the I-134. You need a new I-134. Yes. Jason, yes. Stick it out. Go through the process that you're in right now. Don't be changing horses. Don't jump from this train to this train. Don't be changing tracks. Stay on the road you're on right now. Now, Bud Garcia, I'm going to write the address down for you where to mail your green card application. This is by FedEx, okay? Or by UPS, okay? This isn't postal. Don't use the postal service. This is by FedEx, UPS, DHL. So Bud Garcia, write this down, okay? So you have it. So you know where to send it. It's 805-887. What is it? You're going to Chicago. Your green card application is going to Chicago. 131 South Dearborn Street, 3rd floor. It goes on the 3rd floor. Okay, it's going to be on the 3rd floor, Chicago, Illinois, 60603. Hang in there, guys. 5517. If you want to know where to mail your green card application, I'll tell you. I'll write it for you right here. But make sure you got a pen so you can write it down. There you go, Bud Garcia. Renes, I thank you again for all your help. I'll definitely be using your infos and video to fill out my adjustment of status. No lawyer this time. No, don't waste your money on a lawyer, immigration attorneys. I mean, most of the problems I see people getting on this channel is I'm fixing the problems from the immigration attorneys. I'm fixing problems that immigration attorneys created. You know? I'm not saying all immigration attorneys are bad. Most of them do a good job, but you don't need one. The process is not difficult. Okay. You don't, and then people are hiring, some people are paying companies to process their K-1 visas for them. Why would you give a stranger all your personal information, where you live, your social security number, a copy of your passport number? Why would you give a stranger all that information that works in a company somewhere that takes your money to process your K-1 visa package? No way, Jose. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even trust the freaking government with my information, let alone some company that processes K-1 visas. Renes, hey, Jason. Sophie, hey, Sophie. Hi, Diego and Karina. Yeah. My fiance passed his K-1 interview in Ethiopia. Mountain Dew salute. I got no Mountain Dew. It's in the fridge. We're just waiting for him to get his passport back with the visa stamp. Thank you again for all your help and advice. Sophia, congratulations. Now, Sophia, remember, the K-1 visa isn't a stamp. It's a highly technical, highly secure, embossed document that's put on the passport. It's a very, very strict process, okay? That's why it costs $160. You're paying for the time of the consul officer and for that process, because the embassy has to pay a company. Okay, do you guys know where you get your green cards from? When your green card comes in the mail or your work permit, do you know where it comes from? Do you know? Do you know what the process is? Do you want me to make a video on where the green cards come from so you know the final step in this process? I can do that. I know where the green cards are made. I know the company that has the contract. I know how much it costs for the contract. I know how much USCIS paid the contractor. Boom. If you want me to make a video about it, unless it's a boring video, then I won't waste my time. But if you like it, I'll do it. Easy E to Sophie, congratulations. You made it, Ren S. Jason Mabry. Jason, you're going to make it too. Okay. Ren S went through Ghana. Okay. Anuke, congratulations to Sophie. Dwayne Bickelman, when the time comes, where do I send the green card application? I live in Pennsylvania. I just want to save it for when the time comes. Dwayne Bickelman, if you live in Pennsylvania, I will write the address down for you in the live stream. So make sure you have a pen. Do you have a pen? Tell me you have a pen. Dwayne, are you ready to copy? I'm gonna write the address for you right here, so you know where to send your green card application. This address is for Dwayne Bickelman. Okay, you got it. I'm not ignoring you guys, but if you want the address to where to mail your green card application, tell me what state you live in, and I'll write the address down for you. Okay. Now this is going to go via FedEx, UPS, okay, or DHL. Every address I put, okay, Dwayne, I'm right. I'm going to tell you where to send it. This is where you're going to mail it. When I get done, I will tell you. Karina's going to make sure I didn't make any blind, stupid mistakes. She's my administrator. Oh, she said I made it. Okay. Thank you, Karina. There we go. I'm writing it. Be patient. Dwayne is coming. And here we go. You're going to Elgin, Illinois. Okay? Elgin, Illinois. Any mistakes, Mimo? Bien? Boom. There you go. Dwayne, that's the address you're going to mail your green card application to. Let me see here. Ajali, make the video. Okay, I'll do that. And Dwayne, I gave you the information, okay? I just wrote it down for you. Ren S, but I definitely made the first round of this K1. You made it. Ren S, you did good. Ren S, wedding maybe in June. Okay, well, you should know by now. Come on, it's June already. It's June 3rd, 2024. You should already be getting ready for your marriage, your wedding. Suna, hello, Diego and Karina. Before getting invoice number, do I submit DS-160 to the MVC? Help to tell me what to do next. Suna. So you could, if the embassy, if you went into U.S. travel docs and you went to your country where you're going to submit the DS-160, if it allows you to do it, go ahead and do it. The DS-160 is good for 12 months. Okay. If you save the DS-160, okay, if you save the DS-160, it's only good for 30 days. So you're good. If you can do it, go to U.S. travel docs, go to the country where you live, and see if you can get the process started. If it asks for an invoice number, then you're going to have to wait for the invoice number. Ajali, Diego, can I tell you something interesting? Sure. The first available appointment that pops up on my page is June 5th, and it's been there since Friday. This is for the Dominican Republic, right? Well, that's 2 days away. That's not enough time to get the medical exam done. So what I would do is get the medical exam done and then jump on those appointments. Get the medical exam done and then take those appointments. Jump on one of those days. Larry Piercy, adjustment of status, box 80587. Larry Piercy, you live in Florida. You send your green card application to Chicago. Okay? That's where you send it. If you need the address, I'll give it to you. Sophie, to Easy E and Anuki Solomon, thank you. Dwayne Bickelman, I don't see it. I just wrote it right here in the live stream. Okay, listen, Dwayne, I'm going to tell you what the address is. Write it down. It's USCIS, right? You got that? USCIS. Tell me you're ready, that you're ready to write it down. I will speak it to you so you can write it down. So when you're ready, let me know, and I will tell you through the live stream what the address is, so you don't have to look for it in the live stream. I'll speak it to you. But tell me you have a pen and you're ready to write it down. But the address is USCIS, attention, AOS Box 4109. Right? 4109? You're going to Elgin, Illinois. That's Arizona. Yeah, that's correct. So if you are, if so, I wrote it down. It's USCIS, attention, AOS, Box 4109, 2500 Westfield Drive, Elgin, ELGIN, Illinois, 60124-7836. Okay. You got it? Dwayne, you got it? USCIS, attention, AOS, parentheses, Box 4109, close parentheses, 2500 Westfield Drive, Elgin, ELGIN, Illinois, 60124-7836. Let me see here. Chris and Emma, Larry Piercy, speak up in this chat. You make this chat more funny. There you go. Bud Garcia, well, I'm going to go for now. Have to good night, Diego. Good night, Bud. Relax, man. You gotta go take a nap from that long plane ride. Ajali, yes, exactly. So Ajali, get the medical exam done, and then take that visa appointment. Jump on it. Okay? And have all your documents. Make sure all the documents are ready to go for the visa appointment in Dominican Republic. Okay? Renes, and I believe Jason, you will make it too. Oh, Jason's going to be just fine. Jason Mabry's going to get his K1 visa. We'll have to repeat the DS-160. Right. It's probably going to, and probably another visa fee. Yeah, another visa fee, another DS-160. You basically repeat it. Dwayne Bickelman. Okay, I got it. Thank you so much. Just the stream isn't updating. Well, we got it to you, Dwayne, and we're out of here. I've been talking an hour plus. Ajali, they're going to ask for the appointment letter at the medical. That's crazy. Go to the doctor, the medical office, and say, you can't get it. The next visa appointment is in 2 days from now. Okay, you're gonna have to do communication with the doctor, because you can't do it. That's impossible. They're gonna ask for the appointment letter. It's hard to get an appointment letter, right? If you've only got 48 hours to get to the visa interview. Or what you could do, Ajali, is go ahead and set the appointment. Here's what you can do. If they're jacking you around, Ajali, listen to me. Go ahead and set the appointment for the visa interview. Get all the documents, go to the visa interview, but you will not have your medical exam. Okay? Go to the visa interview and explain you couldn't get a medical exam because you only had 48 hours notice to get the visa interview. And then immigration will put you in a 221G hold. They will wait until you get your medical exam. When they receive the medical exam from the doctor, then they will issue you the K1 visa. That's what I would do. Ajali, do you hear what I said? Schedule the visa interview, go to the visa interview, get the visa approved, and then you're going to go into a holding pattern while you wait for the medical exam. That's what I would do. Ajali, you got it? All right, guys, we're out of here. Today, KOD is Lunes. Today's Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday. And happy June. We'll see you guys on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And thanks for all the super chats, guys. Man, we appreciate you. We do.